Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just demo how I want you guys to tackle this worksheet. I went ahead and I have my T ruler, I have the markers still out so that I can go ahead and label and you guys can see the different lines. And so what you're going to notice is that your paper has a bunch of lines already drawn. This is going to be one of the lines that you use for the rectangles or the squares that you are creating. And so I went ahead and I drew them here so you guys could kind of double check yourselves and make sure that you are drawing this nice and straight. Let's go in by writing in the 1 point perspective drawing technique. And so, you know what? I'm going to have it written up here. And we know that for 1 point perspective, we go ahead and we draw one square or one rectangle, and then 4 rays. So 4 rays, one vertical, one horizontal, one vertical, one horizontal, and then an additional vertical and an additional horizontal. And the reason we split these up is because you are able to get straight lines when you draw one vertical and then connect it to the one horizontal, as opposed to drawing two vertical and then adding the two horizontal. If you do that, typically your lines won't be as straight, and so then your square ends up looking kind of more like it has parallel lines. And so anyways, we're gonna go ahead and tackle this worksheet, and I'm actually going to start right over here, okay? Let's do this one here first. It looks like we have maybe a 1 inch line, and so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of measure that. And so, yeah, it's looking like it's a 1 inch line. So I'm just gonna make this a 1 inch square. So I'm gonna grab the ruler. It is on the edge. So just like this. You guys are also going to notice these lines here. These are all of the 1/2 inch and inch marks. So this is a this is a 1/2 inch, this is 1 inch, this is 1.5 inches, this is 2 inches, and so on and so forth. And again, this is so that if you don't have a T ruler and you just have a regular ruler, you can still line up your ruler to these as straight as possible. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead over here. Yeah, make that 1 inch. And so we're starting with step one square. We have this line, I'm going in and I'm making the rest of my lines for my square. So I'm going to line this up, and then this is perfect right here, and then right over here. Okay, and anything that you have extra is totally fine. You just can go in and kind of erase that. Okay, so now we have the one square. So step one square, check, it's done. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to move on to 4 rays. And so over here, same as usual, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to draw out. Okay, this is step one, this is my square. Okay, square. I'm going to draw the rays on the left side first. So over here, corner, all the way to the center. Okay, so corner to center, corner to center, and then I'm gonna go in with my green marker and I'm going to just color code these so that you guys know which side I'm looking at. So here's that one, and then over here is this one. Perfect. And so now we have the first 2 rays complete, but we need 4 rays. And so we're going to create the other 2 on the right side. And those we are going to draw orange. And I'm just gonna go in with my orange one just to kind of save a little bit of time. So there's that one, and there's that one, okay? So now we have our rays. Now we're gonna go in and we have our 4 rays, check. We have our 1 vertical line that now we need to draw. The first vertical line that I'm going to draw is going to be connected to the rays on the left, so these 2 green rays. I'm gonna go in, I'm going to align my ruler, and you know what, I'm going to create my line, my vertical line right here. So it is connecting to this green line and that green line, okay? Now I'm gonna go in and I need my horizontal line, so I'm going to line up my T-ruler. Gonna go in, and remember, this horizontal line is going to be a line that connects to the ray on the left and 1 ray on the right. So I'm just gonna go ahead, this, so there it is. All right, and because this ray is at the bottom and this ray is at the bottom, this horizontal line is going to connect to those 2 bottom rays, all right? So now we have that horizontal line. Now we need the 1 vertical and then the last 1 horizontal. Okay, so vertical again, I am aligning my ruler to the edge, so the T-ruler to the edge. I'm gonna go in and now I'm going to connect these 2 orange lines. Perfect. And so now we only have 1 horizontal line left. I'm going to align my ruler. Okay, and it's going to be all the way right here. And so now I'm going to shade in the sides we should be able to see if this were a solid cube. Okay, so we should be able for sure to see the bottom of the cube. For sure, we should be able to see that. We should also be able to see the side of the cube, so just like that. And I'm making it slightly lighter than the bottom here so that we can see the different sides. And I'm just gonna go in with another coat. Okay, and then we can also see the front face of the cube. And all the other interior lines, they do exist. However, if this were a solid object, we cannot see those inner lines. If it were a glass cube, we should be able to see those inner edges. All right, and then these lines right here, these rays, I went ahead and I color coded them with marker, but I want you guys to erase those lines, okay? And so there's the first one. And so now you guys are going to tackle each of these lines with your ruler. I would not make your rectangles or squares any smaller than 1 inch. Okay, so everything at least 1 inch, but please go larger. Like this one is a 2-inch box. Go in and make this one. So this one is a 2-inch line. It can create or become a 2-inch box. So over here, 2 inches. And we know that for sure we would be able to create those 2 inches because right here, this is 1 inch and this is the 2nd inch. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know during class. Thank you.